So today in our book club, we are reading from Letters to a Young Poet, and they're all so great. I love reading these, and then as I'm reading them, finding the quotes that I'm used to seeing. And so we're on page 35, reading letter number 8. I want to talk to you again for a while, dear Air Capus, although I can say almost nothing that is helpful, hardly anything profitable. You have had many great sorrows which have passed away, and you say that even this passing was difficult and jarring for you. But please consider whether these great sorrows have not rather passed through the midst of yourself, whether much in you has not altered, whether you have not somehow changed in some part of your being while you were sorrowful. Only those sorrows are dangerous and bad which we carry about among our fellows in order to drown them, like diseases which are superficially and foolishly treated. They only recede and break out after a short interval all the more frightfully, and gather themselves in our inwards, and our life, our unlived, disdained, lost life of which one can die. If it were possible for us to see further than our knowledge extends, and out a little over the outworks of our surmising, perhaps we should enjoy then, bear our sorrows with greater confidence than our joys. For they are the moments when something new, something unknown has entered into us. Our feelings grow dumb with shy confusion. Everything in us retires. A stillness supervenes, and the new thing that one knows stands silent there in the midst. I believe that almost all our sorrows are moments of tension, which we experience as paralysis because we no longer hear our estranged feelings living, because we are alone with the strange thing that has entered into us, because for a moment everything familiar and customary has been taken from us, because we stand in the middle of a crossing where we cannot remain standing. Therefore, it is also that the sorrow passes by us. The new thing in us that has been added to us has entered into our heart, has gone into its innermost chamber, and is no more even there, is already in the blood, and we do not realize what it was. We could easily be made to believe that nothing had happened, and yet we have been changed, as a house is changed into when a guest has entered. We cannot say who has come, perhaps we shall never know, but there are many indications to suggest that the future is entering into us in this manner in order to transform itself within us long before it happens. We cannot say who has come, perhaps we shall never know, but there are many indications to suggest that the future is entering into us in this manner in order to transform itself within us long before it happens. And therefore it is so important to be solitary and heedful when we are sad, because the seemingly uneventful and inflexible moment when our future sets foot in us stands so much nearer to life than that other noisy and fortuitous instant when it happens to us, as if from without. The more patient, quiet, and open we are in our sorrowing, the more deeply and the more unhesitatingly will the new thing enter us. The better shall we deserve it, the more will it be our own destiny, and when one day later it happens, that is, goes forth from us to others, we shall feel in our innermost selves that we are akin and close to it, and that is necessary. It is necessary, and in that direction our development will gradually move, that nothing alien shall befall us, but only what has long been part of us. We have already had to think anew so many concepts of motion. We shall also learn gradually to realize that it is out of mankind that what we call destiny proceeds, not into them from without. Only because so many did not absorb their destinies and transform these within themselves as long as they lived in them, they did not recognize what went forth from them. It was so alien to them that they believed in their bewildered terror. It must have been... Hey, babe. Hi. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah. Is that enough?